going on, Facebookers, YouTubers, and future SoundClouders? It's your boy Miles the 16th, and today I am here to promote something. So, a couple of, I want to say probably about like 2-3 weeks ago, I was out. Actually, no, I'm sorry, I wasn't out. I was actually at work, and I was having a conversation with a couple of coworkers of mine, and basically, you know, I mean, just to be frank about it, we were talking about sex. That's a subject that a lot of people, talk about, and then also a lot of people feel comfortable enough to talk to me about, which is cool. I don't take no offense to that. One thing about me is, I'm a very open, free-spirited, type of individual. So it kind of works out in my favor anyways for people to feel comfortable enough to want to like discuss with me about details of their personal life. And it's like nothing, you know what I mean? So anyways, in the midst of me having this conversation with them, they were asking me all types of questions about, so because they know I'm gay, the first thing they're gonna ask me, so what's it like to have anal sex? And does it hurt? And does it feel good? I was thinking about, and they were straight, by the way. They was like, I'm thinking about trying this on my man. Like how can I be more pleasurable for my man? And I'm like, I guess they're asking me this too because in addition to the fact that they can identify with me because I'm gay and me like gays and gay males and females kind of like do the same thing, but I guess they also asked me that question because I am a man, and because I'm a man, I know what it feels like to be pleasured properly as a man. You know what I mean? Like I know what I like and all of that. Like I've been on both sides of the spectrum. Is in my opinion is really no different. So I mean I know how it goes. So with them asking me these questions and everything like that, I was giving them my response and my rebuttal. I was like, they was just like getting it, like they was just grasping. They was like, oh my god, like I didn't know that you could do that, like, and all kinds of stuff, and like, oh my god, like I really think I'm gonna try that. And then one of them like freaked out. She was like, oh my god, I'm gonna try that on my husband. Like I'm gonna keep my man, girl. And I was like, yeah, you will keep your man if you try this. So it was just it was a very fun type of conversation. They was, in addition to me asking me questions, I'll admit I was getting a little graphic, so I kind of was showing them like, it's how you do that, it's how, and that kind of shit. So I mean, it was really cool, really cool. So while I was having this conversation with them and everything like that, in the same thought, I was thinking to myself, I was like, it's funny because they're not the first. These aren't the first group of people to ask me, things of this nature. Like I've been asked from my straight friends, gay friends, lesbian friends, like all my friends just come up and, like I said, feel comfortable enough to talk to me about sex. And what's my opinion on it. And I don't know if they think like, oh, I don't know what they be thinking. Like they like whatever. But the fact that they come up and they ask me this, it's like, okay, all right, why not? So because of the situation, and because I'm constantly being bombarded with questions about their personal lives and what they could do better in the bedroom or kitchen, living room, bathroom, shit, fucking your car, hell, even a park. I mean, do what makes you feel comfortable. It gave me the inspiration to possibly want to go into doing my own thing. Now, a lot of people, well, a good portion of people may know me because, I do music, aspiring songwriter and producer, make my own beats and all that. And music is always going to be a forefront for me. You know, and that's just how it is. Like I've been in love with music since I was 10, and you know, right now I'm 25, and I'm getting older. And oh my god, like in the next 5 more years, I'm gonna be 30. Like holy shit. But I mean, and it's those things right there, like you know, putting my time and my energy into my music means a lot. But the other thing, but I also have aspirations in other sectors. I'm the type of people, I'm the type of person where I just go into different shit, like whatever I could get my hands on and touch, I'm gonna touch it and go from there. No pun intended. But you know, one other thing too about me is, in addition to my music and everything, like I stated before, people like to ask me questions because they value my opinion. Um, and most of the time it's always sex, but you know sometimes it could just be something as depth, like you know, should I do this? You know, what do you think about that? Or how do you feel this should go? And you know, and I think a lot of reasons why people ask my opinion on something is because I'm going to give you an honest answer. But I do it in a subtle way where it's like, you know, even if I know that you shouldn't do that shit, I'm still going to do it in a way where it's like, okay, I can respect that, you know, and that's just how it goes. So because of the fact that, you know, I like to dabble in other things, one other thing that I'm working on right now is a podcast. The name of my podcast is called 16th and Over. Now, I'm sorry, 16th and Over. Now, before you go ahead and be like, oh my god, like, what do you mean? Why are you calling it 16th and Over for? I mean, keeping up with the 16 brand. Like, it's Miles the 16th. Like, come on now. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be right if I just went and veered off somewhere else, like you know, and basically the premise of 16th and Over is I need you as the viewers. Well, actually, because this isn't going to be on YouTube. This is actually going to be a show on my SoundCloud account. So it'll be something that you can listen to. And basically, what the show's premise is me, in addition to giving advice, I'm also going to be talking about a lot of sexual health. I feel that in this generation, we're oversaturated with a lot of sex. You know, you watch television, you know, you go online, you read magazines, you do a lot, and a lot of it, you know, it includes sex. But the one thing about sex, and there's nothing wrong with that, but nobody talks about the healthy part of sex. They always equivalent sex to being something deviant, impure, or, you know, vulgar. A lot of misconceptions to it. And in a lot of cases, yes, sex is a very nasty thing, you know, depending on how you play it. But I also feel that, you know, no matter how nasty you are with being, you know, as sexual as you want to be and as free-spirited as you want to be, you know, you kind of got to keep up, you got to keep your health in order. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, I remember when 50 Shades of Grey came out, and everybody was like, bondage, S&M, like, oh my god, that's horrible. But the thing about it though is like, y'all looking at it as, you know, all of that whips and chains and abuse, but sometimes a little aggression and letting it out is a good thing. Nobody really talks about, like, you know, why does somebody do something like that? Why does somebody want to get into that type of relationship? They look at it and they automatically, you know, fill their head with disgust, even though in the back of their mind they're kind of intrigued. You know what I mean? And that lifestyle, you know, depending on your opinion on it, to me personally, I don't feel like there's anything wrong with that. You know, shit, I've engaged in that. So it is what it is. And I mean, you know, and that's just not because, and I'm not saying that also because of the fact that of, personal experience. I'm just saying that because it's, unless you tried it, how can you knock it? And I'm not saying that everybody should go out and go get handcuffs or go get, some whips and some chains and start verbally abusing. No, I'm not saying any of that shit. But what I am saying to you is, understand it first before, you say, oh, no, like this is a horrible thing and shouldn't happen. No. So where in my show, I'm going to discuss, about like things like that. I'm also going to talk about the usage of, protecting yourself, and not even just with condoms or, and having safe sex, but also just protecting your mind and your mentality on when you're doing it. Have some appreciation for sex, and then and also have appreciation for your body and for who you are, because sex is a wonderful thing. We all do it. We all love it. We all aspire to do half of the crap that we see on Pornhub and MyVista and all of these other pornography sites that we as Americans view. We invest billions of dollars to create these images. You know what I mean? Of our hard-earned money to see this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see it on Vine, you see it on all of these application sites on your phone. Like it's right there. So instead of trying to sweep it under the rug, let's talk about it. So in the show, I will have a segment where I discuss some key elements on sex. I will talk about sexual health, the advancement of, all of the different sexual things that's going on in the world. I'll also be talking about, like I said, going back to protecting yourself. I will be talking about the advancement of, the spread of HIV and other STDs, and what we have done so far to get it to where we have it somewhat contained, if not contained, hope in the near future we'll have it eradicated from the face of Earth. I mean, I will talk about that because I will be doing my research as a human being and as a man. You know what I'm saying? Because this is just something that we, as men and as women and as people, we need to know. You know what I'm saying? I want to get to a point with the show where we can look at sex and look at it as something more than just a physical thing, because really and truly it's a mental. A lot of people, especially women, they'll say, I have a hard time climaxing and da 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 da. Well, part of the reasons why you have a hard time climaxing, sweetheart, is because you're not mentally there. You know what I'm saying? If you're having sex with somebody and you're just doing it for the physical and you just letting the man just get up in it and shit like that, but in the back of your mind it's like, I could be having a V8 right now. Bitch, the reason why you're having a hard time nutting is because you're not mentally there. You know what I'm saying? The same thing goes with men. I mean, men can get a nut, but there's a difference between a nut and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've had sex with people and I'll be like, okay, that was good. Yeah, I might call you, delete. And then I'll have sex with somebody and I'll be like, please don't go. I'm just playing. Like, true shit though. Like, and that's just because, like, it's when I was having sex with that person that I didn't care about, I just wanted my nut. But when I was having sex with that person that I fucks with, like, I have my nut and then I just feel some type of energy. It's just like, I'm the type of person when I come, I laugh. That's how you know I had a good one. If I'm laughing hysterically, then that means it was awesome. It's wonderful. Like, if you got me to just start busting out laughing, especially if I'm laughing for, like, the illest, that means that shit was phenomenal. And the reason why it was so phenomenal for me, it wasn't because of the experience. I mean, yes, the experience played a role, but it was also the connection that I was having with you. Like, when I'm doing it, I like to look in your eyes. You know what I'm saying? I like to make that eye contact. You know what I mean? I like to kiss. I love foreplay. Foreplay is a great attribute when it comes to sex. And a lot of people don't do that shit. A lot of people aren't into that. And the reason why you're not into that, my friend, is because you're doing it with somebody that you're not mentally here with. You know what I'm saying? So when you want to get that of relief, you got to have that mental thing with that person when you just looking in their eyes and you be like, yeah, you did. Just, I love you so much. I love you so much, and you just do it for me. I can't. I just love, like, that's what I'm talking about. And then when after you guys are done, you guys cuddle. You know what I'm saying? Are you into cuddling? I love cuddling. I love to hold. You know what I'm saying? I like to be held too, but I'd like to do more of the holding than to be held, only because I don't know. I think it's because I'm a control freak. I don't know. That's just me. But I mean, it's just that type of thing that we will be discussing on the show too, because I want people to get into the mindset that you know, sex is more than just the doing, but the thinking. You feel me? So we will be talking about that. And then also, I'm going to need help from my listeners and my viewers. I'm also going to have a segment where I will be doing reading out emails from people who, you know, may have issues in certain arenas, might need somebody to, you know, talk to about what's going on with their sexual health and with their sexual experience. And, you know, I'll be there to listen and to answer your questions. You know, just ask any question you want. Even if it's pertaining to me, I'm willing to answer those, because I feel like in order for knowledge to come out, you know, somebody has to give you information. A lot of knowledge is based off of experience. So, you know, when I give you my answers now, okay, don't look at me like I'm Dr. Phil or any of that, because I ain't none of them motherfuckers. But what I am telling you is coming from my personal experience and what I did to overcome it. And maybe this could help you out with getting you into somewhere, to a position of your life where it works for you. So I will definitely be doing that. But another thing also, and all of this information, if you follow me on Facebook, I'm going to have a Twitter account for this very soon. If you follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, you will definitely see this plastered in the next 3 weeks, because I'm starting the show in a month. Alright, I'm doing 3 weeks of promo, and then the following week will be the day of the show. But yeah, like, you will definitely see this. Another thing too, in addition to me reading your emails, I will also be posting a phone number for you to call me personally. No, it's not my personal number, so it will be definitely a Google Voice. So, you know, yeah, if somebody crazy does something stupid, I will change that shit. I'm just saying. But yeah, definitely will be a phone number for you to call. And what I would like for you to do is leave me a voicemail. And with your consent, which your consent will be you leaving the voicemail, I will play your recording on the show. You know, so those are two options right there where you can get at me. And the benefit, I think the great part about with the phone number is, like, you could be randomly thinking of some shit, and you could be like, you know what, I want to call and ask him real quick, and then leave a voicemail, and then I could play it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, like, you know, definitely 16th and Over is the name of the show. I hope that, you know, this becomes something big. That's my goal, and not big in a way where, like, it's plastered all over the walls and everybody, like, but something is a conversational topic. Because I feel like sex is so heavily promoted, heavily. Yeah, so unprofessional. But it's so promoted out there. But, you know, everybody cringe when they see a Trojan commercial or all of that. Nah, buddy, we're gonna talk about that. But in addition to that, we're gonna talk dildos. We're gonna talk strap-ons. I'm gonna talk about sex with gay couples, and straight couples, and bisexuals, female trans males, love y'all to death by the way, and transsexual males to females. Yes, we will be talking about that. We'll be talking about a lot of shit. And based on depending on how popular this show does get, definitely am up to having conversations with people who are in the sexual health field, where we actually have, people come on the show and then they can give their opinions and express their advancements on certain subjects, and that's pretty much it. It's definitely a revolution now out there where we really need to start taking better care of our health, and like I said, not just the physical but also the mental. You know what I'm saying? And what better way to start is you bang it, boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? Like just go in. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, we're definitely going to be talking about a lot. I'm definitely going to be doing a lot with this, and I'm utilizing this platform basically not just to promote myself, my art, but also promote others and spread awareness. You know what I'm saying? And in order for me to do any of this, I need your help. I need you guys. I need you guys to listen. I need your support. I need you guys to come for the kid. I need you guys. I don't give a shit whether if I say something you don't agree with or something you love or whatever. I need you guys, because in order for Miles the 16th brand, in order for 16th and over, in order for B Crown Entertainment to, go to higher grounds and to be able to reach the masses, I need the people. You know what I'm saying? And it's always been my dream to get into this field of the entertainment world. And I'm not doing it because I want the money or because I want the fame. I'm really doing it because when you're young and you sit here and you watching television and you don't see anything that relates to you, you just see certain things that you can maybe identify with or you respect, but it's not who you are. That's where I come in. I want to be that person where that same kid who's watching Noah's Ark, which I've been watching for the past 3 weeks lately. I remember watching Noah's Ark at like 16, 17, 18 years old and was like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Like this was just, and it was inspirational to me because I was a teenager who was young and gay and living in Atlanta too. And just getting out there and experiencing the world, and never did I imagine how wonderful it felt. But then also I dealt with some challenges, you know what I'm saying, and some issues, and met people and did certain things that I'm somewhat not proud of, but it's a part of who I am. And where I'm coming at now in my life and what I'm wanting to do with my platform and with the energy that I have and the personality that I have, I want to be able to be that inspiration to that same 15-year-old who sat there and was watching me and was like, yo, if he can do it, why can't I? You know what I'm saying? And maybe that person doesn't have to go through the same stuff that I went through when I was that young, being young and dumb and fast and all that good shit. Like I said, not knocking it, because in the process of me going through a lot and meeting a lot of people and experiencing a lot of things, I mean, now I can sit here and have these conversations with you and be able to relate. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people knock their negative situations and look at it and it's like, oh my God, it was the most horrible thing in the world. But if you ever look, a person who goes through that are so human. you gain humility in that shit. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's I mean, really and truly, like, I love it. And I'm definitely going to love this. So, you know, like I said, I need the assistance from all my viewers, all you guys on my Facebook page who's going to get ready to see this video, and people on my Twitter and my Instagram. You know, you guys are going to see promotions start. I was going to add it on to my Wesley Wednesday segment, which I haven't done ever. I need to get back onto that too. But right now I'm kind of focusing on this platform, and of course I'm still making beats. So if you guys are on SoundCloud, check me out, Miles the 16th. It's Miles, MYLES THASIXTEENTH. I know that's a lot to spell, but I mean, how is that hard to spell when my shit is plastered all over the place? You know who the freak, you can see Miles the 16th, okay? So definitely, you know, if you're looking for a producer, songwriter, definitely check me out, like I said, on my SoundCloud account, and you can listen to some of my music, and if you like what you hear, I mean, shit, you know, go ahead and click that like, and then also send me an email, and let me know if you want to work with me, because I'm always game to work with anybody, baby, you know? That's just how we do it. I mean, we got to support each other out here. You know, if you're an artist, and you struggling, shit, I'm an artist, and I'm struggling too. We both artists struggling. So let's go ahead and take our struggle music so we can go ahead and get some struggle dollars. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? But for real though, like, let's just do it. So I'm always game to work with people. I don't care who you are, what you do, as long as you ain't gonna rob me, and as long as you ain't gonna put me in some positions that I'll be like, what the fuck? As long as you ain't about that, we cool. We cool. We cool. But other than that, you know, this works. So yeah, most definitely 16th and over, like I said, will be coming in October, and like I said, probably will be on a Wednesday, but more than likely it'll be on a Saturday. I'm still tampering with the days right now, but it will be coming soon. So, you know, just go ahead and be on the lookout. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter. Everything is Miles the 16th. You know, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all of them, just Miles the 16th. And, you know, hit your boy up. And I can't wait. I hope you guys will definitely like it. I know you will like it, because, you know, you're talking to, like, the class clown over here. And we're just going ahead and do this. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy, Miles the 16th. You already know. And I'm out, and I can't wait to see you guys and listen to your responses on me. Alright? It's your boy. I'm out.